Hey, shalom, shalom. I just had something in my spirit. Salat. I just had something on my spirit pertaining to the live stream that was just done. You know, going into the Jethro process of Yahweh's men, or Yahweh's saints. How the Most High uses different circumstances to mold you. So, specifically, you know, whatever space you're in, whatever avenue you go through, there's something that you're supposed to learn from it that's going to add to you, you know? Something, even if it was a negative experience, man. All right, but did it show you something? Did it give you more wisdom as far as human nature? All right, or just different things that now you read certain proverbs or certain things in Sirach. Now it sheds light on that thing, man. All right, it's something that I was on my spirit as soon as I left. Elder Apostle Gabar always goes into a word, especially, you know, he's always going to a word called extrapolate. To extrapolate, which means basically to take something that has value but discard the other thing that doesn't have value, in the sense that you're reading information, you're reading a book, right? Say it's a book about history. Well, that book might have some truth about history, but then it might have some lies within the history. So you extrapolate, meaning that you only use the part of the book that tells the truth, but you dismiss the part where it tells a lie. Well, the way you do with information, that's how you have to do with people. You have to discern, all right, what's right and what's wicked with people, and use and utilize what's right. For example, you might have an adulterer, Jake, that's in the world. You know, you might know him or work around him. You know, he might give you information on how to get business contracts, how to get LLCs, or he might put you on a job opportunity, whatever it might be, but he might be an adulterer. So all because he gave you something that was of a benefit, that doesn't mean this dude is an angel all of a sudden. No, you extrapolate the way you do with information. You take the good and dismiss the bad. You know? So, or you, hey, look, man, you got Jake ain't dumb, man. Jake is a simple creature, but he's not dumb. Jake knows whatever he knows. All right? So same thing. You know, like I said, you got Jake, or people we might got people of different nations. All right, they might put you on some information, but that doesn't mean all of a sudden they're gonna get saved. All right, it tells you when you seek to please the Most High, even your enemies will be at peace with you. But we have to pray to Yahweh Shema Shai that He open up our spirit and give you that discernment to understand. Okay, the Most High used this person to tell me this one thing, or to tell me this thing, or help me develop in this particular arena. Because a man's going is of Yahweh. All right? That's how the Most High, I was just watching the brother's live stream. I think it was GMS Southby. All right? He was going into how the Most High used the raven, all right, to feed Elijah. All right? And he also used the raven, I think, going into the account of Noah. So the Most High can put the spirit on animals to help you. You think he can't put the spirit on people to help you? All right, but what I've noticed that when you're in a different space, even if it's an uncomfortable space, even if you're in a lower state, hey, the scripture says be patient when they are made to a lower state. But it's still supposed to teach you something. It's supposed to show you something, man. All right? It's a skill. It's something you have to learn, because the Most High is all about, it's like a simulation. The best way to learn is to be immersed in that subject of learning, as opposed to just reading. The best, hey, it says experience is the best teacher. So experience is like a learning simulation, man. Okay? But no, like I said, hey, you have, that's the same way we have to use discernment or extrapolation when it comes to picking information out of books. All right, to add to the knowledge, or, you know, to edify, so to speak. All right, we have to discern spirits and extrapolate with people and get the benefit from those people and spit out the fat or the wickedness from them people, man. Scripture says to use the world and not abuse it. So like I said, you might have somebody in your circle, hey, they show you how to you know, get some LLCs, or they can show you how to get some contracts, hey, put you on a job. Because the Most High put this, the way you know it's the Most High, because that person will pretty much open up to you without really knowing you, man. You know what I mean? And I just speak from personal experience, but when somebody like you, this is the Most High showing favor to you through them. All right? They're like, yeah, man, I like the way you move, man. I be watching you, man. You seem like a cool person, man. I figure, But really, that be the Most High that's adding favor to you, man. Giving you favor. All right? You know, Jake just opened up to you, man, for no reason. It's the Most High. So, yeah, you know, you appreciate that person. You get them they props. You know, you show your gratitude. Really, you give it to your How About Shemel Shai ultimately, man. And that's why you have to follow peace with all men. And that's why you will lose if you make an effort to pontificate this truth to people that's not meant to hear the truth. 10 years, you still trying to wake your mama up, man. Like, nah, man. You want to wake up your cousin. Like, nah, he's not there. This is not his role that he's playing, is to wake up, you know, eventually. That's not his role. Now, granted, he could wake up, but that's not your role to force his role. We actors in a movie, so we can't go to the director, Yahweh by Shemel Shai, and tell him to change the script, and I want my cousin to play this role, or I want my mama to play this role. Like, no. But you have to understand how his role benefits your role. That's the growth. That's the oil. That's the wisdom. When you can look at people around you and understand how to benefit from that, man. When you can look at people around you and understand how to benefit from that. All right? This dude, you might know, he might not have no other value, but he showed you how to change your alternator, change your oil, man. All right? You got to use the word, not abuse it. All right? You might be talking to a woman, talking to a chick, right? And she might not be there to be your wife for eternity. But she might have put you on some knowledge on how to, do certain things, and some expertise that she good at. Because like, we can't dumb down women, all right? Women, they're in Babylon. They know things, all right? And you have to admit that you don't know everything, especially when it comes to the mundane, to the material world. You know, our expertise is truth. All right, but if a real wise person, he knows how to learn from people. One of the elders in the camp, he's not an elder, but we still call him Priest Shaquat. He sent us a quote, because he's heavy into quotes, man. He was like, basically, you should never be the smartest person in the room. All right? You should never be the one that always has something to say. Learn to be observant. Learn to be observant. If you're talking to someone, and you're having a conversation with someone, you have to remember, a man's going as a Yahweh. So if someone in the world is talking to you, all right, don't have this impulse to where you got to prove that you smart too. Let that man or woman speak. Let that person speak. Because it's something that they say that you can learn from. Even if that person is evil, well, now you just learn, okay, this is an example of a wicked person. You know, if you didn't learn anything else, all right, you study their mannerisms, you look at their clothes, like, okay, because the scripture tells you what? A man's attire in his gait and his excessive laughter shows you who he is, roughly paraphrasing. So the Most High will materialize people, so to speak, to give examples, man. But ultimately, this is another example of using the world, man, and not abusing it. Not abusing it, but you extrapolate, you discern, and you take what's beneficial from there, and you discard the rest, man. All right? But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Till the next time, shalom.